I know a couple of people like to have their egusi a little lumpy.
Like cuddled cheese. I love
Yeah,
it.
I have a technique that works all the time. I'll be showing you how to wash your stockfish as well as your smoked fish. You know, a couple of people who would always tell you that when they eat egusi, they poach.
Today, I have one of my dearest friends in my kitchen. She's worked for the leading FMCG globally for 14 years. She's an expert in finance, process optimization, and business control. Please welcome my very, very, very good friend, Demilade.
Hey,
Good to
Thelma.
have you.
You know,
So good to have you here, my dear friend.
thank you. It's a pleasure.
Okay, so what are you going to be cooking for us today?
Today we'll be making egusi soup,
Okay.
specifically with bitter leaf.
Why
Yeah.
bitter leaf though? Because normally when I cook my egusi soup, I'll typically just use ugu.
Bitter leaf has this taste and this after sweetness that it gives to egusi, and it helps with the choices. So I like my
Okay.
egusi with rice, not just with swallow, and it also gives it this complementary taste.
So I have a very horrific story on bitter leaf. I know when I was younger, my sister asked me to wash bitter leaf. To be honest, I did. By the time she now put it in the soup, nobody could eat it. We had to chuck a whole pot in the dustbin.
My technique will
Okay.
give a cure to that
Yeah.
problem.
Oh yeah, now I'm ready.
And that's what I'm going to show you today. For
Okay.
a fee.
For a fee. Okay, I'm gonna see for a fee.
Alright guys, I'll be taking you through the ingredients we'll be using. To start with, we have egusi, which is already blended. We have stockfish, which we locally call oporoko, and then of course smoked catfish. I have my palm oil, my pomo, cow skin, my protein, beef. You can use any one of your choice. I also have some thinly cut shaki. Here's my meat stock. I have some onions, locust beans, stock cubes, crayfish, salt, and my pepper. And of course, to the star of the soup, I have my fresh bitter leaf, unwashed. So guys, I'll be showing you how to wash your stockfish as well as your smoked fish.
Okay, so what's the very first thing we need to start in order to get this pot of soup going?
For today, we have our protein already boiled, but of course, you're starting from scratch. First thing will be to boil your protein. You can use goat meat, like I said, or chicken or beef. For me, I would prefer beef and goat meat. And then you can also boil it together with your stockfish so that you can get it as soft as possible. So first thing, we'll be doing the washing of the stockfish, and that's because we have our meat boiled already. So I need to boil this a little, so I'll have to wash this with some salt and hot water.
Okay, what does the salt do?
It helps to clean and get the dirt off as much as
right.
possible.
Okay.
Yes. So we'll be getting some salt into it and adding some hot water. Stir very well and get everything into the hot water. We'll leave this for about 5 minutes and we'll be back to clean it out. After 5 minutes, you can drain this out. Of course, you don't want to get your hands burnt. Some cold water. So with this, it's soft enough and you can open it up to ensure that there are no insects or weevils or whatever little animal gets into oporoko. Guys, I'm sure you know that every part of oporoko is consumable, including the bone.
Even the ears?
Yes.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Everything in oporoko is edible.
So what happens if we see maybe maggots in it?
You would rarely find maggots in stockfish because it comes really, really dry. But you'll find this black looking
Weevils,
I think they're a little bigger than weevils. I'm not sure if they are also called weevils.
Okay.
And that is it. We have our neatly washed stockfish, aka oporoko.
Now that you're done with this, what do we do next?
So right away, I'll put this in the pot to boil.
Okay.
We need to get this to boil. If we had proteins fresh,
Yeah.
I would have boiled them together.
And it will actually take on the seasoning of the protein, yeah?
Yes, yes,
makes
yes. So
sense.
you have infused flavor
Yeah.
of both the protein as well as the fish.
that's so smart. I learned something today. I can't even lie. Like, yeah.
Okay. I'll be adding a little salt.
Okay. And we pop the lid back on.
And put this back on and let it boil. So while that is boiling, we can get to egusi.
Oh, okay.
So I know a couple of people like to have their egusi a little lumpy.
I love it. Like cuddled cheese. I love it.
Yes.
And do you know that before, yeah, when I first got married and I used to cook, I felt like I was an expert at doing it. Like when I do it, you see one lump here, one lump there. But these days, like I don't know how I lost it. Like I've given up, Sha. Anyhow the egusi comes out,
Comes
everybody
out.
should.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a technique that works all the time
Yeah,
to
excited
get
to learn.
the egusi in little lumps. I don't like them being too big,
Yeah,
but yes, I
like
like
just
them to exist.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So I have
while
this
at
over.
that, yes, please, we
Okie
will be doing this, and this is our egusi. So I'll be adding some chopped or diced onions.
Oh my god, get ready to cry. Let's not cry.
No. For those who, of course, do not like to see onions at all, but who do not mind to consume it, then of course you can blend.
Guys, let me know in the comments, what would you rather have your egusi soup with? Like this particular one, because this egusi that we're cooking, it has gone to Amsterdam. It has come back to Nigeria. So tell me in the comments, would you want to have it with maybe like pounded yam or eba or amala or semo? I'm not a fan of semo. Eba or pounded yam.
Where is rice in this game?
Or rice. Oh my god, the only thing that gives me joy, rice. Yeah, so let me know in the comments. And which one would you rather have it with?
For the first day, I'd rather go with semo.
First day, so does that mean you cook and you store in the freezer?
Oh yes, I do.
Oh really?
Yes,
You're not one of those women that like to cook. My husband only eats fresh food.
All blessings be yours.
Yes.
But I'm not one of them.
My sister, your reward is in heaven. Okay?
I'll be mixing this up with some water.
Oh God, you guys, if you were here, the way this kitchen is smelling, like the oporoko on its own. Woo! For those of you that don't know, actually, Jamilade and I worked together for a couple of years before I decided to step away from a mentally stressing situation. She's one of the few reasons why I miss being in paid employment. The banter, the vibes, the every single thing.
Office gossips, you mean?
I didn't want to say gossip because, but yeah, the office gossip. I miss it.
You know, a couple of people who would always tell you that when they eat egusi, they poach. For some people, it's because they don't allow the egusi to be properly cooked.
So I'm excited to see this method because I actually haven't seen it before. So for me, what I do is I just fry it for some time, and then when I'm cooking, I try to cook for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Do you think that's good timing?
Yeah, that's good timing.
Okay.
That's good timing. In order to get some flavor into egusi, I'll be adding a little salt into the water.
Yeah.
So with this, you'll be dropping your egusi in bowls into this water.
And the balls don't have to be perfect?
No, they don't have to be perfect.
This is why we call her the lady leader. I mean, I'm sure you haven't seen this method before. If you have, tell me in the comments.
So you get this boiling, as you can see, and you can leave that to boil for another 15 minutes. So that's properly cooked. Because it depends on the size of the egusi that you're doing. Yeah. So back to our oporoko that is boiling. It's gone to a good level. So at this point, I want to add my meat stock. So here we are. Put this in there. Thank you. So you can bring that to a bowl. While we are at it, I'll be adding in my pepper and local beans. Shake that up a bit. And you can cover that to boil a little bit more.
This is egusi. I thought you went to only Amsterdam. I think you went to, I don't know where you went to, but it's given.
So at this point, I will be adding the corn. Remember that our meat stock has already been seasoned, and that's why we are not adding any seasoning at this point. So I'll leave this to boil for a few more minutes. It's not that hot, so I'm going to boil for a few more minutes before adding my corn oil. And then we can check up on our egusi. As you can see, egusi is boiling just fine. No burns. Not a lot of water. I need a bit more water. So just to boil for another 5 minutes.
Okay. Looking good already.
Yeah. So cover that up. Also, we'll be using some salt to melt smoked catfish. Never trust any catfish that tells you it's been completely cleaned. You can throw out the water and clean it up. With this, you can scrub the skin until you're sure that there are no molds or sand or whatever. So for me, take out the head. Some people love to have the head, you want to have it cleaned under running water. And as you can see, nicely clean. And that is it. We have our fish properly cleaned and ready to go into the pot. I have our catfish properly washed, so I'll be adding that into this. Okay, so guys, we'll be washing out our bitter leaf. At this point, all you need to do is just rinse it out neatly to take out the sand and all the dirt. Our bitter leaf neatly washed. We'll go ahead to slice. Some people prefer to slice before washing, while some prefer to wash before slicing. While you are helping with that, thank you. Okay. Yeah. At this point, all the protein thoroughly combined, and I will be going in with the cooked egusi. Guys, look at this. Send them in. Let this combine thoroughly. At this point, I would need to taste to see if we need to adjust the seasoning.
Okay. How does it taste?
Nice, but I think we need some seasoning cubes and some salt. So I'll also be adding the crayfish. I'll add a little bit of water. I'll add my protein as well.
Oh, you're ready to add the meat? Okay.
Yes, I'm ready to add the protein.
I know you have a job that is tasking. So how are you able to manage having that kind of being in paid employment and also being a mom and also being able to do every other thing you do in between?
Any other job that comes after my regular working hours, the question will be, can it wait? And if it can, why not? Then it should wait. I have a family to go to.
Exactly.
Of course, with children in the picture,
Yeah.
they will always demand and require your attention. Let's check on our soup. Guys, can you see that?
Baby.
Do you love what you see? The final part of it, which is our vegetable. Remember, we have our bitter leaf rinsed and sliced.
Yeah.
So the trick to this is that you will sprinkle your bitter leaf on the soup and you cover for 5 minutes. No stirring.
You know, I work with moms and I find that they're basically stay-at-home moms, but you can tell from everything that they say that they want more, they want to achieve more. The obligations of motherhood stops them from being able to go after their goal, go after everything they've ever dreamt of.
Yeah.
What advice would you give such moms that may actually be listening to this?
First is you have to understand your current situation.
Your season.
Yes, thank you. And the truth of the matter is there is no season that cannot be changed. It only comes from a place of determination. So if you're sure that you want to do something else apart from being a stay-at-home mom, this is not to invalidate being a stay-at-home mom.
Absolutely not.
It's a full-time job on its own.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you have the strength to combine it with a 9 to 5 or maybe a business or something, then why not go at it? So you can prepare all you want. I want to do this, I want to do that. But until you take that step, then you start to see what and what you need to add, what and what you need to take out. And then the question is, what value are you getting? So if you spend your time in another job or running another business, I believe that that business pays you more, gives you more value, and you're able to take out of that value or that income to also outsource some of the other activities that hitherto have kept you very busy. So you always find your way around it, but the truth of the matter is you need to start first.
That was on point. Thank you for that.
Thank you. 5 minutes gone.
Yeah.
I'm about to open the pot. When you open the pot,
Okay.
the steam that comes out carries this aroma that lets you know that the bitterness is gone.
Oh my god, that is like magic.
So different from what you've been perceiving all the while. So guys, this way,
Wow.
I can tell you that that's all of the bitterness gone.
Wow.
And then at this point, you can stir. I want you to
Yeah.
taste and tell me,
Okay.
does it taste like
Sure.
scrubbed bitter leaf?
So you go first. I'm actually going to carry yes to the leaf,
Yes.
so I can give you real feedback. It has another flavor
Yeah.
that is different from ugu, but it's absolutely not bitter.
That is it. We have a steaming pot of egusi ready to go down.
So now our soup is ready. We've made some eba and we're actually going to like have it together, and yeah, I'm ready to dig in. Are you?
Very much.
Oh yeah, now let's start. Jesus. I'm going to go and do the remaining backstage. It's soft and it's hot, but I can't take it. So Dames, you know you're my sister, my very, very good friend. I just I want to say a very big thank you for agreeing to come on here and do this for me. Yes, I know I share food content online, but this one, you took it to another level. Like, it's really, really, really good. So I'd just like to say a very big thank you for accepting to come here. Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you.
I hope you like what's in there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got 1, 2, or maybe 3 things from there. So make sure you subscribe and tap that like button. If you don't want to miss my videos, make sure you tap the bell button so that every time I upload, you are notified. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.